Hi there, this is Elizabeth and I'm here with Hershey and we're gonna lunge. Yay! You can tell he is thrilled. So first of all, lunge rope that you need to have. I use nylon. You can use cotton if you want. There's lots of different types on the market. The one thing I always have is a donut at the end. If anything happens, I have some sort of pressure at the end. I don't have very strong hands or arms from a lot of different reasons, but I find that helps, okay? Whenever you're holding on to this, don't let your finger get caught into it, okay? It's nylon, even cotton can go ahead and rip your finger off, so be really careful or it can break your hand at the very least. When you put this on, number one, don't ever just clip it here, okay? Why is that? You'll notice what happens is I'm pulling. Let's see if I can show you this down. Oh no, back up. If I pull on this, it's gonna pull the bit right through, okay? That's terribly uncomfortable and it's not kind. So never just clip it straight there, okay? You want to take it from the outside and pull it up and then pull it to the other side. And then can you back up for me, baby? Back. Thank you. And now if I can show you the other side here. Now this comes over, a little bit of rope, and I'm going to make sure that this clip is on the outside, okay? So it just clips over here. Make sure this is on. I've seen all the clips on the inside just pop right off, and then your horse goes bye-bye, fun. Okay. Make sure that there is no twists through it. Okay. So now I am ready to lunge my horse on the left, mostly. Okay. So at least my rope is on. Okay. Now before we start lunging, a couple things. Number one, always wear gloves. Okay. Number two. Don't use those little things that go along the bottom because again, all that does is pushes both sides of the bit at the same time and you're basically telling your horse to stop. I never lunge in a halter. The reason I don't is because it can push against your horse at wrong points. If you have a lunging cavesson that's different, lunging cavesson looks similar to an English bridle, has little rings all over the front. And what it is it prevents that pressure and it also gives you more control, okay, because it does have a cavesson there. Especially I never lunge in a rope halter, okay, because again those pressure points if your horse is pulling away from you can push points on the face, and I've actually seen scarring from people doing that. And finally, fun and exciting, if you are I know you're okay. When you are lunging, never lunge with a stud chain. Okay, I don't care how naughty your horse is, go into a round pen or something. But what if you go into with a stud chain, you can actually destroy your horse's nose. So please don't ever do that. All right. So Hershey and I'll get started in a second. I am going to put on my gloves. Okay, make sure that those are on before I do anything. And then before we do anything also, I'm going to unclip my reins. Okay, so hey buddy, it's like, I'm bored, I want to get started. Okay, so this is kind of one of those points where I have the camera and I have all this rope at the same time. That's okay. Hey, head up, and you're going to be naughty. That's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually first, so I don't have one more thing, I'm going to unclip the reins, okay, just to give me one less thing to worry about. Couple things, if you do not have clips on your reins, that's okay. What you can do is take the reins and then twirl them around a whole bunch. Come here. And then I'm going to have to put this around. I'm going to undo this. Okay. Get all twisted up into it. That's okay. So you have the reins kind of all twisted up so they're not going to fall. And then what you do is you take the little throat latch and you wrap it up underneath that. No, naughty. Okay. Thank you. And then you put it back on there, and that will keep the reins from dropping. Okay, again, what I do, because I have clips on everything, I just unclip the reins and then they're off and I can go put them to the side. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and yes, I'm gonna go put my gloves on right now. Okay, buddy? Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves on, set those to the side, make sure I'm not wrapped up in anything, and we'll get started with lunging in a second.